got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Durant in at the point. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, LeBron James. Shooting one.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Edwards, rebounded by the Bucks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Outside, Bryant. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Out to Edwards. McDaniels outside. Gobert against Turner. For three, Edwards. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. Well, head to the line for three free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Free throw good, Edwards. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks. Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Turner with a screen on KD. LeBron, no luck.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Turner with the steal. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here is Durant after the basket by Milwaukee. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Kuzma outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's James, and the shot is good. LeBron's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Porter subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for Minnesota, Randle comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Dosunmu in for McDaniels. Now here's Durant, and there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jang, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Gobert with a screen on Jang. Randle kicks to Edwards. Clock at 4. Over Kobe. Another miss by Minnesota. Bucks leading by 4. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Back to KD. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Steps back and shoots. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. James kicks to Zhang. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Outside, James. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Durant, the pass to Dosunmu. Count it, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Edwards against Bryant. LeBron, no luck.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Randle finds KD. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks on top. They lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So with LeBron on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Porter is out there with Rollins, and it's Jang in at the 3 slot. 6 on the shot clock. Reed lets it fly from 18. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Randle.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Antetokounmpo, no good. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Stolen by Reed. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Randle outside. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Milwaukee leading by 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Kobe comes in for Rollins. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 8. A pass to Bryant. It's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. Inside and stolen by Kuzma. And he drives in.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma, easy to see how he gets these calls.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he's good on the second. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, the screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then that was work and when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Edwards against Kobe. To the wing right side. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. James checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Durant's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Porter outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Outside for Kobe. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. .141 left to play here in the half. To the middle. And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Porter passes to LeBron. Porter's a screen on KD. The 3 from LeBron. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McDaniels passes to Reed, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Bryant looking over the floor. Back to James. Durant with the steal. McDaniels outside. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Back to McDaniel. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And a wide open look for James. Drills it from outside. James has got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
LeBron against KD. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So it's the Bucks now with 1 on the clock. That shot misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 4. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And, folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at James, what a contribution.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's KD in at the 1. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Outside Edwards. Down low, Durant. A rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Kobe against Edwards. Inside, Bryant sinks it.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Durant kicks to Edwards. KD sets the pick for Edwards. A wide open look for Durant. No good on the triple.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. That one's off, still out of sync. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. There's the lob at Kumbo. It's stolen by Edwards. Flying in, it's Edwards.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Turner inside, defended by Gobert. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his second basket. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle, and finished off by Gobert.
Edwards has such good feel, knows when to get his own or move the ball.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Bucks making a change here. Collins is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for McDaniels. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Over to the left wing. Collins with the bucket. Rollins got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Pass to Dosunmu. Oh, here's Edwards, defended by Bryant. Here's Rollins. Floats it up for Bryant. KD passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
LeBron outside. Edwards against Kobe. It's not going to go for him. Timberwolves trail by 6. Wembanyama outside. And there's Edwards on the assist by Wembanyama. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Bucks passing it around. Bryant. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that goal.
LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bryant. To the inside. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of...
Oh, whatever move, Giannis!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kobe against Edwards. Clock at 6. Wembanyama outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So James on the bench. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Zhang. Bryant is out there with Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Portis in at the 5. McDaniels is screen on Zhang. Randall passes to Dosunmu. And here's Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep. And he's got a quick trigger, too.
Kobe against McDaniel. Bryant. That shot, no good. Nice defense from McDaniel. Porter with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. And finished off by Bryant.
Porter Jr. doing a nice job turning good defensive pressure into an offensive opportunity. Nice fast break play.
Randall against Zhang. Randall is doubled. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him. Rollins checked in for the Bucks. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Randall. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. He's checked in for Rollins. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Kuzma with the screen for Bryant. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert dishes to Edwards. For 3, Kobe. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Edwards passes to Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead. Outside Turner. Pass to Porter. Shoots the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Outside Edwards. Now Randall for 3. Porter pulls it down. It's Turner. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's LeBron in for Kevin Porter. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Minnesota. Kevin Durant comes in for Dosunmu. Here is Wembanyama. KD looking around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Ryan against McDaniel. Durant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
6 on the shot clock. Edwards. Kuzma rips down the rebound. Bucks leading by 9. James in the post. KD's on him. And they pick up the 2.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Outside, KD. Durant uses his size in close.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. James outside. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Antetokounmpo outside. Edwards against Kuzma. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Giannis.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. James, and he misses the J. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.